Hi and welcome to my video. My name is Uyana, and if you have seen my ranking size members video, you already know what this is about. But in case you don't, I'm going to be ranking the different members of BTS in different categories according to my opinion in whose whatever I like more. But it doesn't mean that they are worse in that aspect in any kind of way, okay? So, like this slide says, this is based on my opinion. All of the members are equally deserving to be in the group, and they all are beautiful and amazing artists. I will rate them in I'm sorry, this is wrong from last video too. I will rank them in who I like more in each category. For example, whose voice I like the most, singing or rapping, but not their skills. It's never about their skills, okay? Because they all are really good. Okay, that's it. So first we have singing voice, and these are the three I like the most. These are the ones I'm going to be talking about. Always the three I like the most. I'm never going to put someone down, like this is the one I like less than the others. So these are the three that I like the most. First of all, we have Jimin's voice, because it's super special for me. Like, in other aspects, maybe I won't like so much this member, but for example, in voice, Jimin's voice is really special for me because it has this different pitch that it's really rare to hear it in singers, so that's why I appreciate it so much. It's like if it was already edited to sound a certain way, like if it was with lots of autotune, and at the same time, like if it had some sort of pitch changer, but it's not, it's just his voice. I don't know why, I found that quite fascinating, so I enjoy so much his parts, especially when they are high pitched. So now I'm going to put a clip so you can hear it. You probably know the song Serendipity, but yeah. Now we have Namjoon, that you probably are like thinking, what is he doing here? This is singing, he's a rapper. Well, I don't care whatever you think, this is about my opinion. And I love Namjoon's voice when he's singing because it's kind of raspy and deep at the same time. And just like I loved the way Jimin's voice was different from other voices, his is also different from any other voice because it's I don't know, it's like special. It has this deep but raspy tone, and it's really different from any other voices I've ever heard. So that's why I like it so much. You can hear it in 4 O'Clock, that is a duet, or however it's called, by Taehyung and Namjoon. You can hear it now. And finally, Taehyung, of course. And this is because I also love deep voices. I really enjoy them. I think even in female girl, like I love deep voices, whether if it's a girl or a boy. I love it when the voice is super deep or super high pitched. It's like I just love something that is different, and Hyun's voice is especially deep, so that's why I enjoy it so much. I also like that it can go from that one that was kind of deep. I'm sorry I couldn't find a clip that I would like find perfect to show his voice. I know there are lots, but I don't know why. I just didn't like any of them. So it can go from that to this high, and I think that's really something admirable. Next we have the rapping style, and I'm going to have rapping style and rapping voice because for me it is different. So in style I mean the flow, the way they rap, like the rapping, the rhythm they use, the way they express their rap. And then we have the voice, and with voice I mean the way their voice sounds when they are rapping. I like Hoseok's rapping style the most because it's like really fast paced, it's really cheerful, really fun to hear, it's really zaggy. You know, I feel like he has his own style. It's unique. It's not about going fast, it's about transmitting something, making you feel or enjoy that rap. So you can hear it now. And then, for example, I love Yoongi styles too, or Suga, or however you want to call it, um, because he's really emotional. Like when you're hearing his songs, his raps, his mixtapes, you can hear the emotion. He transmits so much that it's like you are really living it. He might not be as swaggy, even though he is, because for example in Give It To Me and Agusti and Vegeta, you can really, I don't know, like you can feel his power, you know, it's swaggy, it's cool, it's really fun to hear, it's really powerful. But he also can transmit so much and make you feel so sad. For example, in First Love, I personally love his live performance. And then we have well, you can hear it now, live performance. And finally, we have Namjoon, who is also really good. It's sad that I have to put him here because the rap line is only 3, so it's like I'm saying he's the worst, but he's not. I just don't vibe the same, but it doesn't mean that it's worse in any kind of way. I just like the other ones more. But what I do like, and I haven't posted here, is Namjoon's lyrics. His lyricism is really good. The like what he says, what he transmits, the way he transmits it, and like I feel like his songs usually are more deep, even though Jungis are really deep too. But I feel like Namjoon goes a little bit further in some aspects. It's like more critical. Maybe I'm completely going crazy here, and it has nothing to do with it. But for me, it's just that way. So you can hear it now. 한입으로 두 말려 자들은 널 보고 불러 언니 너무나도 쉽게 가는 철판들 지리고개선 지들이 모이겠니 여자 파리 버려도 And we can go to voice. As you can see, it changes here. I like Jongki's voice most, and I'm not gonna lie, he's my bias. And Hasak's too. So I just made you a spoiler because this was supposed to be at the end of the video, but I can't resist it. I love his voice so much. I enjoy hearing it, and because his voice, maybe it's actually the emotion he puts in his voice, but I just love it. And in Namjoon's voice, I enjoy a lot the deepness of his voice, and that's something I like a lot. So here what I like is how his voice is so deep, and in Hasuk's voice it's really cool too. It's a little more raspy when he's like rapping, but in this case I liked his style more, but now I don't like his voice as much as I like his style. But that doesn't mean he's worse, of course I can. And in Junggi's, like he was like I didn't like his style as much, but then I like his voice more. It's just whatever happens, you know. It's about taste. It doesn't have to be rational. Actually, it's just something you like or something you don't like as much, but you like it anyway. Everything I'm saying is because I like it, so I'm not putting anyone down. Next, we find dancing, and here you're probably gonna say something, but this is just my opinion. So here we have J-Hope's J-Hope's, you know, J-Hope, Jungkook, and Jin. J-Hope, I really like his dancing because he really puts emotion into his dancings. He also is really swaggy and he has amazing skill, of course. So everything about his dancing is really fascinating and attracting and gets you to look at it. Like you enjoy watching the performance because you know he's really good at it. Then you can see the video. I like Jungkook's dancing because his movements are really sharp, really precise, and really energetic. So when you're watching his performance, is everything like super perfect for me. It's like everything matches to the tempo. Every strong, like I don't know how to say, like every movement has his time to be done, and he kind of like nails that. It's always right there, like in the moment you expected that movement, that's when he does it. And he also has lots of charisma when he's dancing, so that's why I really enjoy his dancing, like from the beginning, since I started watching their videos and their songs and their music and everything. I loved how he danced even before I liked J-Hope's dancing, which is kind of surprising because when I started listening to them, he was baby Jungkook. Like I don't know how to say. Like he was really young. He wasn't as maybe charismatic as he is today, and still I like it a lot. Like I liked it a lot. And finally, we have Jin's dancing, and I know you're going to say, but isn't Jin known because he's supposed to be a bad dancer? Yeah, he might be known for that, but precisely because of that, I paid more attention, and I saw a really good kind of like evolution. He started to get better slowly through the years, and you can see how he started being maybe a little bit more uncomfortable dancing, but as the years passed you can see how he improves and his dancing gets better. He also transmits lots of emotion. It's like he's acting while he's dancing, which I think has lots of merit too, like you can see it. And dancing is also about transmitting emotion, so you don't need to be perfect dancing, you don't need to be on perfect tempo or making the sharp movements maybe Jungkook has, or maybe you don't need to be as swaggy as you hope, but you're transmitting the emotion, you're making me feel something while you dance, and that's what it is about. So that's why I think he deserves to be here and he has this spot. And it was really hard to find videos of Jin dancing, so I don't really have good videos, but I have this so you can see it. Finally, we have visuals, and after that charisma, because as you know I like to put two different categories for that. And in visuals I have Hosuk, Jin, and Hyun. Why do I have this? So first I put Hosuk's because even though at first I recognized I wasn't, like at first I didn't think he was that pretty, I just thought, yeah, he's cute, he's cute, but he's normal, like he's not outstandingly beautiful or anything like that. But as you get to know them a little bit better and you see more videos and more performances, I don't know why I like it a lot now. Like I feel like his features are really unique. His eyes, you can see this eye smile that is really cute, and his mouth has a really particular, like his lips have a particular shape. I don't know, I feel like his face is actually really beautiful, so I think he should be appreciated more for his visuals. And now you can see kind of like an appreciating video. Then now we have Jin, worldwide handsome Jin. He had to be here, and of course he's literally the definition of Korean beauty standards. He's just perfect in visuals, and I don't know, like what can I say? His face says everything that is needed. So here's another appreciating video. And before we pass to Taehyung, I need to say that while I was looking for the video, I saw that apparently he's so beautiful that when they are doing the photo shoots or making the videos, the editors don't need to really make anything to his face because it's so perfect that they don't need to edit it. So imagine handsome he must be. And now we have Taehyung. And I have to admit that when I first started listening to BTS, the one that got my attention was Taehyung, because his face is really it's really attractive, and he has lots of charisma. Like, it was his deep voice, his charisma, and his face. Everything was like, oh yeah, he's really cute. And he's really cute, actually. He has a really handsome face. I don't know what else can I say. This is really kind of like superficial to talk about someone's face. But yeah, I think he was also in the most handsome faces, right? I don't really know. I'm really bad at this. I'm not really informed, but I think he was. And here's another appreciating video. And finally, we can go to charisma. Oh, charisma, this is my favorite part, because here is where I enjoy my biases. And here we have Hoseok, Junggi, and Jungkook. Okay, so why are they here? More than explaining it with words, which would be really hard, because charisma, what is charisma? Charisma is someone that gets all of your attention because they are handsome, they have really good performance, a really good stage presence. For me, I'm talking about them as idols, so that's why I'm talking about good stage presence. I don't know, like the way they interact with fans in the performance is really good too, and maybe the way they look at the camera or interact with it, it's really attractive. I don't know, like the whole pack is really good. In this case, I think they three are really good when it comes to that. Like, for example, when I'm watching a performance, like, they get your attention because you think, wow. Like, for example, Hoseok is really good at dancing. He has lots of charisma when he looks at camera. Yoongi is really good at transmitting the emotions while he's rapping live in a performance, live. I think it's live, in live performances, and he also knows how to move through the scenario. I don't think it's called like that, through the stage. And then we have Jungkook, that I think he is the most popular one, so I don't think there's much to say. If he's that popular, is because he has lots of charisma, stage presence. He's also good at singing, interacting with the camera, and getting the fans' attention for a reason. So I don't think there's much to explain. Now I'm going to put the appreciation videos for each one of them. What do you think? It was good, right? Well, now prepare to die, because there's another one. And the final one, and for the Jungkook stance, you're all going to die, I think. Here's the last one. The question that I already answered, so I'm not going to ask it. Who is my bias? Yoongi and Hoseok. I don't think there's much to explain, but I can do it because I like to talk about it. Because I have no one to talk about it, so if you want to talk to me about it, leave a comment, please. Oh, this is really sad. Okay. For example, my bias is Yoongi from the start, like literally from 2015. After I got my, 2 weeks period of getting to know BTS and liking Taehyung more, then when I discovered Yoongi and his life, his existence, his personality, his voice, his everything, basically whatever you can know as a stan or fan or whatever. I really liked it, and that's why he's my bias, because I appreciate everything. Like, he is really, for me, this is my opinion, of course, he's really smart, he's really charismatic, he's really good at rapping, he's really good at writing music, he's really good at dancing. For me, he's really good at dancing. He doesn't like it, but he's really good at dancing. He's, well, I already say his past, his like his story, but like himself, I also found that really interesting. And I don't know, everything was like, yeah, I like this person, because I think, like, I know I'm never going to meet him in person, but if I met this person in real life, I would probably get along with him. So that's why I liked him so much. And then slowly through the years, I discovered Hosuk and or J-Hope. And I also like him a lot. Like, he's a sunshine, but he can also be serious. He's really good at dancing. He's not appreciated enough for me. Like, in my opinion, he should get more love, just like Namjoon and Jin. The whole Hyung line needs more attention, please. I know the younger line, like, I don't know, Maknae line is really attractive, but please, the Hyung line is really good too. They all are amazing artists. Really, give them attention, give them love, please. Sorry, I got excited. And I've been here since 2015. I was like more of a stan back then. I really listened to all of their songs. I streamed their songs. I listened to the full album. I watched the theories. I tried also to like kind of like discover what's going on there. I was like really hardcore fan. I was in Be Live, all those things. I did everything. And then in 2018, I think it was, when more or less when DNA came out, I got really busy in my life. Like, I really had not the time to keep stunning people anymore, because I used to be like more of a good stan back then with 17, Twice, everything. I did everything. But then I got really busy and I couldn't do it anymore. So right now I just listen to some songs if I see them in YouTube, and if I like them, and maybe I go through the album and pick the ones that I like, but I'm not like standing anymore in the proper sense of stunning someone. And I also don't like it as much. Like, I don't really like the style as much. Of course, I like them and I keep listening to them, but it's not like if I was such a, I don't know, I'm not that deep into the fandom, you know. So tell me, how do you feel about it? Like, have you been from the beginning? When did you start studying them? How do you feel about the new changes they've been doing with their style in music? So now tell me who's your bias, and tell me how would you rank them in the different categories I said. Would you put a new category? I don't know, just tell me everything you want to. Anything I should get better at doing. Maybe I should talk less, because I do love to talk, don't I? And I don't know, just tell me everything. And if I did any mistake, because I probably did, just tell me everything, okay? If you like it, give it a like and or a thumbs up or whatever. And if you don't, it's okay, just tell me. Really, just tell me and I will try to get better at it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.